honor gets you. That's what happens. I've been telling you all along, King. Sit down, the prophecy is true. The code of honor is a joke. And now the prophecy runs this federation. I saw tonight why they call me the all-around best.
Welcome to Ring of Honor High Impact TV. Once again, I'm your host, Rob Feinstein. And what you just saw just a couple seconds ago were highlights of the big title change that rocked the wrestling world when Xavier defeated Loki back on September 21st at the Murphy Rec Center. Now tonight, in this hour, you will see the big tag team match. The Texas Wrestling Academy guys are squaring off in the ring, and the winner of that match, the guy who scores the pinfall, gets a contract with Ring of Honor. Also tonight, in this hour, you will see Amazing Red square off against Quiet Storm.
Welcome to Lavalife's Temptation Telephone. Right now, callers are recording their personal profiles and listening to other callers' profiles. Some are even chatting live. Sparks are flying as strangers are becoming friends. Let's meet some of the players. Sarah's in banking. Her passions include golf and golf. She's just met another golf fan and they're talking right now. Need some tips on your swing? Max makes up for his 2 left feet by working wonders in the kitchen. Right now, you could be swapping recipes with him. Renata runs a media company and is looking for someone to keep up with her. She makes friends fast and has been talking to so many people tonight. Mike heads up an IT department, loves animals and romantic walks to the convenience store. Don't wait. Whatever you're looking for, a date, friendship, or fantasy, it's all happening right now on Lavalife's Temptation Telephone. Thousands of singles in your area are calling every day. It's safe, easy, and confidential. Plus, it's free to call. Temptation is calling. Call Lavalife now.
Hey, y'all said the ride was 26 hours. It only took 25.
Hey, rookie, why don't you shut up? Get my bags, all right?
Where's his bag?
Oh, you gonna take it?
Yes, I'll take it.
Your stuff.
Yeah, Michael Shane's got some kind of attitude. I don't know, dog. He's kind of messed up.
That's the way he is. Don't worry about
like that to me. I'm his damn partner.
it. All right, don't worry about it.
Just ain't right, man. We'll see you at the match.
Right now, Steve Carino, this should be a very exciting matchup as the winner of this fall gets a contract here at Ring of Honor.
That's right. A contract is very important here at Ring of Honor. Means no more 26-hour rides from 150-degree San Antonio, Texas. Means you get blown. Means you get your hotel paid for. Means you get a little per diem. Means more money. Means like stuff like I get.
Well, right now, starting out the bout, Biohazard and Paul London. This should be a heck of a matchup. These two men are young, they're hungry, they're a little inexperienced, but they're willing to work hard, they're willing to make their way up the ladder. And Don Juan and Michael Shane waiting on the outskirts. It's very important for all 4 of these men to shine in this matchup as the winner gets the contract. Right now, Paul London looking to jockey for position with Biohazard. Steve, you know some of these men better than I do, but I have to say, looking at the 4 of these men, I would have to give the nod to Paul London, who's been absolutely outstanding since he's been here at Ring of Honor. One of the most popular wrestlers. He's very flashy and does some of the most incredible moves I've ever seen.
Well, Sam, I have to disagree with you there, Donnie B. My pick is Michael Shane. Michael Shane is awesome. I mean, this kid is everything that a pro wrestler should be. He's great on the mat. He's great in the air. He's got a great attitude. Unlike the other 3 guys, they listen to their trainer, Rudy Boy Gonzalez, and that's what's going to be their downfall.
Well, as Michael Shane shoots Paul London off the rope, up nice, beautiful leapfrog on Paul London. 2 nice arm drags right there by London. London took Michael Shane out of the ring. London looking to go airborne. Oh, a nice flip over the top rope by London, Steve Carino, and the bigger men on the opposing side are down right now. London needs to use his speed and agility, and there Rudy Boy giving it a...
Rudy Boy just picked his pocket. Rudy Boy just picked Paul London's pocket.
Well, I didn't see that. As you may or may not know, London is one of Rudy's pet students. He loves London. He sees great things from London. He sees London as a guy ready to break out, and break out here at Ring of Honor is exactly what Rudy Boy wants him to do.
Oh, come on. Rudy Boy can't even park. Did you see it? It wasn't a 63 Impala he was parking. It was a 2002 Plymouth Voyager that he had to rent, not steal like he does down in San Antonio.
Don Juan, nice flying elbow to the head of Shane, and Shane is down. Steve, Don Juan is Chris Marvel's tag team partner, and this young man is ready to make a move here at Ring of Honor ever since Marvel's horrible injury at the Round Robin Challenge.
That was the tough break for the kid.
Steve, that's a horrible thing to say. You know very well what an injury is like in the world of professional wrestling. This young man, Don Juan, he earned his spot here on this show tonight. He worked extra hard at the Texas Wrestling Academy, setting up the ring, selling popcorn, handing out the flyers, whatever needed to be done, Rudy Boy had to do. And a nice, beautiful high impact maneuver there. Michael Shane right on top of the injury, pounding away on London. London face first into the turnbuckle, and that turnbuckle pad has absolutely no give.
Trainer Maya, he's a big potato with legs, Donnie B. I'm so sick of seeing Rudy Boy Gonzalez come up here and sponge off the boys. He takes 22% of their pay. It used to be 15, but now because they're all over with the fans here in South Philadelphia, he takes 22%.
Steve Carino, that's a bold-faced lie. You know that Rudy makes the journey here for absolutely nothing just to oversee his protégés. And right now, Biohazard having some crosswords with the referee as he felt he was jobbed there on that pinfall.
Jobbed? You should talk to all the boys to see how much he charges for trans on a 26-hour ride.
Well, Steve Carino, Rudy Boy's finances are none of your business. I have it on first-hand authority that that was a beautiful high-flying scissors.
The tag to Don Juan. Don Juan not coming in as fast, but there a crucifix into a sunset flip. A beautiful move there.
Don Juan wants to cement his place here at the Ring of Honor, and how appropriate would it be for this young man on his first appearance at Ring of Honor to walk away with the contract? Nice float over London Bridge type suplex, no pun intended, Paul, right there by Biohazard.
Why any pun intended? You know who would be pissed if any of these three got a contract? Michael Shane. Michael Shane's worked hard. I've known Michael Shane for a few years now. The kid is just hard work personified. The kid eats, breathes, sleeps professional wrestling. He wants to be the best. He wants to show everybody that he's not living in Shawn Michaels' shadow, and I think he's going to. Ring of Honor is going to be the place where Michael Shane becomes a breakout superstar.
Well, speaking of breakout, that suplex off the top rope might just break out the spine of Don Juan. Don Juan down to the middle of the ring, only a 2 count. This young man is fighting like a lion here at Ring of Honor. All 4 of these men have been fighting very hard. Any other man might have been pinned by that superplex off the top rope, but Don Juan showed some incredible intestinal fortitude by kicking out the larger member of the team, Biohazard. A beautiful snap suplex on the neck right there. A little bit of a variation of what Mr. Perfect used to do, only off the second rope.
We saw there Michael Shane showing a lot of smarts there. While Biohazard was playing to the crowd, Michael Shane made the tag. He went for the pin. The team doesn't get a contract, Donnie B. Only the winner of the fall. If you make your opponent submit, surrender, pin him, you're the one that wins the contract, not the guy sitting on the outside.
Big clubbing right hand there by Biohazard onto the body of Don Juan, who seems to be absorbing a little too much punishment here. Paul London needs to get some encouragement going from outside the ring. A nice roll through by Biohazard. Beautiful block there by Don Juan.
Don Juan knew Biohazard. They know each other so well. All 4 of these guys do know each other so well. And this is what happens. They know their signature moves. Biohazard went for the second rope moonsault. Don Juan knew it, put his knees up, and that's where we're at right now. Don Juan's got to make a tag to Paul London. Biohazard's got to make a tag to Michael Shane, because these guys both hurt. Michael Shane, Paul London, very fresh right now. And there it is. Michael Shane's in the ring, so's Paul London, and it's going to break loose right now.
Beautiful clothesline by Paul London on Michael Shane. Another one. Paul London with Michael Shane into the ropes. Michael Shane up in the air. Biohazard in the ring right now. He gets a big backdrop for a good measure. Michael Shane right now. Paul London a little bit dazed and confused. Nice forearm to the face of Michael Shane. I've never seen that move before. Referee Rick Porter lets us know that it's just a 2 count. Steve, this match is moving at an incredible rate.
Yeah, but Porter's got to realize that Biohazard's not the legal man in the ring. Michael Shane and Paul London are. That would have been a travesty of justice right there if Rick Porter would have called the 3 count there.
Paul London with a body slam on Michael Shane. Paul London perhaps going to the top rope. A nice back suplex moonsault off the second. Referee Rick Porter telling us just another 2 count. Paul London a little lax there. Needs to hook the leg if he wants out of here with a contract.
That's right. Paul London's got to hook the leg. Paul London, very impressive here at Ring of Honor. These 2 right here, 2 of the best up-and-comers right now. Paul London, super kick right to the teeth.
And I wonder where he got that move from. As everyone knows, you said it before, this man is blood relative, blood related to the HBK man himself, Shawn Michaels.
back. Live boxing returns to the First Union Spectrum this Friday. Don't miss Philadelphia's Ivan Mighty Robinson taking on Kensington's Chuck T, Brendan Sheffield, and Brian the Hurricane Aro. The Northeast, Vince Callion, a female heavyweight bout, an exclusive grappling submission match, and more. Philadelphia Championship Boxing, presented by Springfield Automotive Group. Tickets are available now at the First Union box office and all Ticketmaster locations. Call 215-336-2000.
Hi, this is Carol Burnett inviting you to join me and my very good friends Harvey Korman and Vicki Lawrence for 30 minutes of fun.
I'm sorry.
Not now, please. 30 minutes of fun right
Carol?
here. Look, I am doing something. Do you mind? Anyway, please join us right here.
You, on the lineup there, you forgot to mention me.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Tim Conroy will also be here.
Conway.
I like Conroy better.
Shawn Michaels, so he is well versed in the super kick, and right now these four men are letting it all hang out. Nice knife edge by Michael Shane on Don Juan. It appears that the bigger gentlemen in this match, Biohazard and Michael Shane, have things in control, but look for the high flyer Paul London as he moves out of the way. Nice kip up, nice kick to the kidneys on Biohazard. That'll take the tank dry.
Yeah, kicking it in the kidneys is not fun. When you're peeing blood at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Crushing move. Michael Shane, Paul London, both them in the middle of the ring. Biohazard seems to have the wind knocked out.
Michael Shane saved his partner for one reason. He knows that if Paul London would have won that match, Paul London would have been flying home to San Antonio instead of Michael Shane.
Well, none of these men want to make that drive all the way back home. Right here, I've seen him stretch people in practice with that move, and he's made many a man tap. I wonder if London will be the next.
Look at the hamstrings being pulled, the ankle, the knee. This is what great submission wrestling is all about. Michael Shane's got his left knee in the back of Paul London. Paul London trying to hold himself up, because if he holds himself up, it could take pressure off. That will also take pressure off when your partner comes in.
Absolutely. Don Juan with a leg drop right there out of desperation. He too knows that if his team loses the match, and he's driving back to Texas with Rudy Boy. Nice dragon screw on the leg. Michael Shane up on the top rope. We have a pinfall. Beautiful elbow.
Picture perfect elbow. Picture perfect elbow.
Picture perfect elbow by Michael Shane. Both men going for the pinfall on Biohazard. Seem to be arguing right now amongst themselves. They need to stick with Biohazard.
No, Paul London did something good. He had to be selfish for once. If his partner would have taken the pin, Don Juan would have got the contract. Paul London's been here for months. He wants the contract, and Michael Shane just got him here.
Oh, nice back brain kick and a nice move by Paul London.
Who got the pin? Who got the pin?
I think it was Paul London.
The referee's awarding this match to Michael Shane. That means Michael Shane's got the contract. Michael Shane is now under contract to Ring of Honor. This is great. Michael Shane got the win. Paul London's hot, but Michael Shane is flying home.
Rudy Boy seems to be in disbelief.
Why? Because, you know, he can't rob Michael Shane anymore?
Look at that cocky smile. I tell you now, the fans think that London should have the contract. No more coming in every other show for Shane. He's got a Ring of Honor contract. He'll fly to Boston next month.
No way. You know what? Michael Shane deserved it. Who cares what the fans think? Michael Shane's under contract. And why is Rudy all upset? Because he knows that he didn't train Michael Shane. He trained Paul. He didn't train Michael Shane. He's upset because Michael Shane's now got a contract on EB.
Well, he did have a hand in training him. He had a hand in training all four of these men. He just wants what's right. He feels if Paul London was robbed, he should have the contract.
Did Michael Shane just blow him off? Look at that cocky smile. I love this kid. Man, oh, what, Rudy upset now? Big oaf. Go out and park your car again. Shane's calling out Spanky.
Whoa.
There's only one showstopper nowadays,
Steve Corino, Michael Shane said a mouthful.
He's laying claim to the name of the showstopper.
What's Paul London doing, taking exception to that?
Everybody knows that I do the most outstanding moves when it makes wrestling match.
Outstanding moves, great. He didn't win.
That's a slap in my face.
Uh-oh.
Slap in your face, huh? You want to slap in the face?
Whoa!
We got a brawl. We got an unscheduled match here. Oh, big leg Larry there by Paul London. That is unfair right now. Michael Shane just wrestled a match. He just won a contract. What's going on here?
Paul London up to the top rope right now. Oh, beautiful shooting star, but Michael Shane out of the way. Michael Shane running clothesline on Paul London, and Paul London is down.
Paul London should be down. He attacked Michael Shane.
Not really sure where that ranks in the code of honor right there, but I'd have to say it's a little bit blurry. Michael Shane has the contract, and he is standing tall over Paul London.
Wait a second. I think I know what he's doing. He's going for it. One of my favorite moves, the picture-perfect elbow. It's a coming. Set up.
From 3/4 of the way across the ring, I don't think he can hit this, Steve.
Oh! See, Donnie, you jinxed him, you moron.
Paul London up right now. Michael Shane is down. Rudy Boy making the save. Rudy Boy interjects himself.
Rudy Boy thought there was a pizza in the ring. That's why he got in the ring. So you don't know these things, Donnie. You need the inside word. I'm on the internet all the time. I know it. I know what the word is.
Rudy Boy in right now, controlling them much like a college football coach would, taking control of his teammates, his team members. Rudy Boy just wants these young men to realize that there'll be another day.
No, he's smothering them like a fat man does to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Please,
That's what he's
Steve,
doing.
enough.
I hate this guy.
Show some respect for Rudy. Rudy Boy physically removing Paul London from the fight area right now. Don Juan seems to be trying to control Paul London. Biohazard with Michael Shane in the other corner. I don't know what's going to happen, Steve Corino, but I can pretty much say right now that we have the birth of a new superstar here at Ring of Honor, and Michael Shane.
That's right. The real showstopper, in my opinion.
Let's go, baby. It's so easy. Hot local babes want to party with you. Call 1-800-820-HOT.
for just 69 cents per minute. Wild local babes are waiting to connect with you right now. It's so wild, you gotta check it out.
News Radio on Practical Jokes.
How did you know that it wouldn't blow up in his face?
Built in a time delay.
What?
15 seconds, 14 seconds, 13. Grab the garbage can, dude. Come on.
Oh my God.
12.
So cool.
11.
What the hell?
It shouldn't have gone up till now.
News Radio, 50,000 watts of pure comedy 5 times a week.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another Ring of Honor videotape. I am Big 80's Donnie B with Steve Carino, the king of old school, and right now we are set for the event that happened the first time Ring of Honor outside of Philadelphia. We are at the sold-out Americal Civic Center in Wakefield, Mass, just 10 miles outside of Boston. There has to be over 500 people here, Steve.
And Donnie B, this is the largest crowd in Ring of Honor's short history.
And right now, the Amazing Red against Quiet Storm, a nice lockup. Quiet Storm with an arm bar and the Amazing Red, and these two men know each other very well, Steve. Red with the kip up right there reverses the arm bar.
That's right, these two have trained together, they ride together, they do everything together. The Amazing Red and Quiet Storm have wrestled each other dozens and dozens of times over the last few years. These two know each other more than brothers, and you're going to see an exciting match right here.
Well, both men jockeying for position thus far earlier in the matchup. Quiet Storm with the better of Red right there. A nice roll through. Red shoots Quiet Storm into the ropes. Quiet Storm off with an arm drag. Red is off his feet. The Amazing Red and Quiet Storm move at a quicker pace than just about anyone we can see here in Ring of Honor. And right there, a nice backflip by Red, who gets the lateral press on Quiet Storm. Only a 2 count. These two men are moving like lightning.
That's right, and you know, the thing that impresses me about Red over the last 2 years is the man has improved so much of his basic wrestling. When he first entered the sport of professional wrestling, he was a luchador. He did all the high-flying moves, but now he's putting it all together with the mat skills. He's putting the lucha libre with some definite strong style skills, and this kid has a huge future, but so does Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm right now a little bit dazed and confused, looking out at the audience, figuring himself, what do I have to do, Steve Carino? What do I have to do to get the advantage on the Amazing Red? And right there, he figured it out. A nice boot to the midsection, kicking the Amazing Red back into the corner. He's stomping a mud hole in the Amazing Red, and the Amazing Red is down right now, and Quiet Storm is in charge.
And Quiet Storm knows that Red has made his name as a single star after that incredible match with Loki at the road to the title, and Jay Briscoe at the Era of Honor begins. So Quiet Storm knows that he's got his hands full tonight.
Nice head scissors by Quiet Storm. Oh, a nice roll through leg dive takedown by the Amazing Red with a front wheel spin kick to the face of Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm is out in the middle of the floor. Here goes the Amazing Red, and he flies over the top rope tope on the Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm is down. Red is down. Both of these men are on the outside.
That's right. 90% of the time when you roll out of the ring, that's where you can get a breather, a break. But when you're wrestling the Amazing Red, when you roll outside, the Amazing Red's going to come after you, and he's going to stay on you. This is what Red does to succeed. He stays on the man through the whole match. He's got Quiet Storm down. Quiet Storm still isn't getting a chance to breathe her. As you see, a big kick right to the solar plexus.
Those kicks to the back rear kidney of Quiet Storm do one thing, Steve. They soften your man up. They empty the gas tank, and that is exactly what Red is trying to do. Empty the gas tank of Quiet Storm as he throws Quiet Storm back under the bottom rope. Red in full control of this match right now, hoping to pull out some of that high-powered offense that he's noted for. A few peppering right hands in the corner. Quiet Storm whipped across the ring, followed in by the Amazing Red. The Amazing Red is a house of fire, Steve Carino. Nice spin wheel jump thrust kick to the throat of Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm seems to be out on his feet.
Donnie B, if you watch the Amazing Red right now, the kicks to the back, the kicks to the throat. The man is going after the breathing of Quiet Storm, because if you blow the man up, he's not going to be able to match you in high flying. And the Amazing Red has a strategy right now, and it's working.
Well, the Amazing Red knows that in order to be successful in this match, he has to get Quiet Storm off of his vertical base. He has to get him horizontal on the middle of the mat. He has to come off the top rope with something high impact, and right there, what was high impact is that slap to the face. These two men going toe for toe, and I'd have to give the strength advantage to Quiet Storm, because if you get him PO'd, we have seen what he can do in the middle of the ring.
The kid has a temper. Quiet Storm has shown in the past that he is quite a temper, but when he gets all his temper, unlike most wrestlers who get weak and, you know, sloppy when the temper flares, Quiet Storm gets stronger and stronger.
Nice mafia kick there by Red, who was countering the roaring forearm by Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm with a lockup, almost going for a T-bone type suplex, but Red rolls out of it on his feet. Quiet Storm with a midsection thrust kick. Quiet Storm off the ropes. Oh, big power neck breaker onto Red. And Red in the middle of the ring, he holds on, Steve, holding on for that neck breaker drop, maybe setting him up for that gory driver that he's known for. Right there, if he hits this, it could be over, and he did. Red is in a lot of trouble.
2 consecutive moves to the neck. Red is down. Quiet Storm's got to turn him over, hook the leg, and go for the pin right now.
Quiet Storm seems to be a little out of it, a little dazed and confused, but Red is in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, I thought we almost had a 3 count there, Steve Carino. Quiet Storm seems to be a little pissed off.
Pissed off may be a good word. Inexperienced may be another. He should have hooked the leg of the Amazing Red. The Amazing Red has been chalking up great matches ever since Ring of Honor began. You can't beat the man unless you hook the leg.
Well, anyone that thinks that the Amazing Red was going to take this match lightly does not know Ring of Honor. They do not know what the Amazing Red is all about. Wow! That's an amazing move. A jumping sunset powerbomb flip right there is the best way I could describe it, Steve. I've never seen anything like that. The Amazing Red, I don't know who was worse for wear, the man giving or taking, because both of those men seem to land right in the brunt of their shoulders.
Quiet Storm's working on Red's neck. 3 moves now right to the back of the head on the neck of the Amazing Red, trying to wear him down, and now he is signaling that he's going up top.
And everybody knows Quiet Storm, very reminiscent of Chris Benoit, the way he attacks a body part, also known for that flying diving headbutt off the top rope. He may be setting up Red right now for that very maneuver. We'll have to wait and see if it's successful. Quiet Storm, oh, into a diamond cutter type move by Red. He was going for the headbutt, but Red reversed it.
Red may have reversed it, but you see Quiet Storm put his elbows up a little bit, and you see it. He caught him, but Red got the best of that one. He's going up. Could it be the Red Star Press? Shoot, what? Oh, my God, what was that?
That was the best way I can describe it, is the infrared off the top rope, Steve. The Red Star Press and a successful 3 count for Red. What a hell of a match by Quiet Storm.
Red pulls out something every match that just amazes me, and I think that's where he got his name, the Amazing Red.
The flying face buster followed up by the infrared, and then the Red Star Press was enough to give Red the victory on this night, but don't cut Quiet Storm short. On any given night, he could get the victory next time.
You're right, Donnie B. These guys will see each other in the ring again, maybe Ring of Honor, maybe down the line. When these two get in the ring, you know you're going to have a great match.
Well, now, Steve, it's time to follow the Code of Honor, and for those of viewers out there who might not be familiar with it, would you like to refresh us what the Code of Honor is?
The Code of Honor, quite simply, after the match, both combatants must shake hands or they are in violation of the Code of Honor.
And these two men uphold the Code of Honor. They're all about honor. Red and Quiet Storm, after a match like that, these two men, they should be feeling honor right now to be putting on a performance like that in front of these Wakefield fans.
2 great athletes, 2 great sportsmen, Donnie B.
A nice show of embrace, a nice show of respect.
Wait a second, who just hit the ring?
Whoa! Steve Carino, these gentlemen have hit the ring. I believe that's the group known as Special K. They've hit the ring and the carnage has ensued.
I see Izzy, I see Elax, I see Brian XL. Donnie B, there's a 4th man in there.
Dixie's in the ring too.
Unbelievable, now it's 4-on-2. Elax laughing like the jerk that he is. Brian XL, always a cheap shot artist, a criminal in real life.
These kids must be on something, Steve Carino, in order to come in here and disrespect the Code of Honor. Oh, a nice front driver by Brian XL onto Red. That hatred stems from many shows ago. Brian XL still looking for revenge on Red. And these jerks, these jackasses have to be on something. These goofballs just came in here and disrespected this company. They disrespected this building. And more importantly, they disrespected Quiet Storm and Red.
But you see, the SAT, Chris Devine made the save there before there was more damage done to the Amazing Red and Quiet Storm.
Unbelievable.
The Special K have no respect for anything. In fact, they're going to a Boston area rave after tonight's show. I mean, these guys don't even take the sport seriously.
RF Video presents The Era of Honor begins. Witness the night that started it all for Ring of Honor with this pay-per-view-like release featuring the three-way dance match of the year. Everyone is talking about pitting Loki versus Christopher Daniels versus American Dragon, plus Eddie Guerrero versus Super Crazy, Jay Briscoe versus the Amazing Red, Ultimate Elimination with the SAT, and more. 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com.
Going for chicken.
I'm going with
Well, it's in your eyes. Ain't no surprise. You got a thing for checkers. Check it out. You gotta eat. Ain't nothing like this place. You gotta eat. Ain't nothing like this taste.
Checkers introduces the Honey Grilled Chicken Sandwich at an incredible price. 2 for $3. That's a sweet deal because it's all white meat chicken breast. The real stuff. Checkers Honey Grilled Chicken Sandwich now just 2 for $3.
You gotta eat.
Looking to connect instantly with someone new? Call the Night Exchange now and try it for free. Imagine connecting right now to exchange fantasies. The Night Exchange is the hottest way for adults to safely connect with the opposite sex by exchanging voice messages or talking live one-on-one 24 hours a day. Call the Night Exchange now and try it for free. Brought to you by IMG.
Right here, it seems that the SAT are looking for a measure of revenge. It's going to be the SAT versus members of the Special K. A nice knife edge chop. It looks like we got an impromptu match. You got Joel Maximo, the heavier of the SAT. He's going nuts right now on Dixie. That's Izzy in the middle of the ring right now. Steve, let me correct you. Izzy in the Maximo squaring off a nice whip in the ropes. Izzy up and over into a Samoan-type drop. Nice arm drag, roll through. This match could be fast-paced. Oh, nice Yakuza kick to the back of the brain there by Izzy on Joel. Nice front chancery lock. Up and over. Oh, straight down on his head. Izzy, something Izzy's going to be painful after that one.
Izzy may be down, but Joel Maximo's got to stay on him. He's got to capitalize on that big move that he just did.
Joel just dumped him on his head and right outside the ring. And now, in the middle of the ring, Jose Maximo trading blows. Joel outside the ring. These men are going at a fast pace. These men are giving it all out. Chris Devine whipping, I believe that's Dixie in the middle of the ring.
You're right, it is Dixie. I had Dixie and Izzy confused. Either way, they're both jerks.
Izzy, Dixie, Dixie, Izzy. Reads the same to me, Steve, but these men are all definitely on something to get into the ring with the SAT and Chris Devine. And Chris Devine snatches in a suplex and drops Dixie head first.
And here's a kid that's been on a hot streak lately, Chris Devine. When Chris Devine comes to the ring, he means business.
A lot of people might overlook Chris Devine, but I haven't, Steve. Chris Devine, one of the most accomplished young grapplers in the sport today, a professional in and outside the ring, and Brian XL whips Jose Maximo up the ropes. Jose Maximo up on the shoulders. Brian XL tilt-a-whirl, roll through, wheelbarrow, arm drag, all with me not getting out of breath, Steve. Roll through, front wheel kick, oh, up and over, head scissor takedown. This match is non-stop. I can't even call this thing. Brian XL, whoa, over the top rope.
Donnie B, I am so proud of you right now. This impromptu match is scrambles rules, meaning when the ring empties, others can come in the ring without tags, kind of like Lucha Libre. And I have to say, man, you are something else.
Thank you, Steve Corino, but what was something else was that dive just there by Brian XL onto everybody outside the ring. These guys will take a shot to give a shot. They definitely have to be on something.
Well, look at Brian XL. Everybody knows Brian XL is a known criminal. Now you look at Dixie here. Dixie's going to put his body on the line.
Dixie on everybody outside the ring. Like I just said, Izzy right before, Dixie just now. These kids are insane. They're jumping on each other outside the ring. I think these guys must be mentally disturbed or something, Steve.
They don't care about the rules. They don't care about their bodies. These kids just don't care. And you know what? That's going to cost them here at Ring of Honor.
Chris Devine and the SAT seem to have matters in hand outside the ring on the 3 members of Special K, while the one goofball Elax is in the corner laughing. Brian XL sizing up the other competitors. Oh! Flying Tiger star press outside the ring by Brian XL, and he took out everybody.
You know, say what you want about Brian XL. I don't like the kid. You don't like the kid. None of the boys like the kid, but the kid is talented.
And Elax going up to the top rope right now. What is he thinking?
He's very graceful up on the top rope.
Oh, whoa. Nice front dive there by Elax, and he once again takes out everybody outside the ring. These guys are non-stop bowling pins.
But Donnie B, notice he took out 3 of his own members there.
Well, normally I'd say they might be a little disgruntled with each other in the back, but they're probably too, you know what, to even think about it, Steve. These guys are definitely touched. Oh, beautiful. Nice standing front star press by Brian XL. Say what you want about Brian XL. He's a hell of a competitor. Everybody knows the history between him and Red. Long-running rivals, Steve, but Brian XL, when called upon, can get the job done.
He can't get the job done, but the kid lacks focus. The kid, if he'd just get his brain together and get that head together, he could be a major superstar.
Front merry-go-round flip onto the Joel Maximo. Joel kicks out of it right there. Only a 2 count, we are informed by referee Hansen. And this match right now, Steve, seemed to have been in favor of the SAT, but right now seems to be sliding towards Special K.
Well, I'll tell you what, the guy that has the toughest job is Hansen with these scramble rules. Hansen doesn't know who's in the ring at any amount of time. You know, Joel Maximo and Dixie could fall out at any time. 2 different members could come in. It's very confusing, but very entertaining.
Joel whipped into the corner by Dixie. 2 front shoves by Dixie onto Joel, the bigger of the 2 men, and a reverse twisting, roaring forearm by Dixie that just about decapitated one half of the SAT. A lateral press, only a 2 count, Steve, and thus far, Special K has been impressive.
And I think it was only a 2 count for the fact that he caught the elbow right around the chest area, and right there an enziguri by Izzy, then a neck breaker. Joel Maximo's in big trouble right now.
Let me tell you something, if these kids are on something, I suggest a hell of a lot more for the other guys in the industry, because these guys are wrestling machines right now. They are putting on a clinic of technique that I haven't seen in a while. For 3 young kids, they're giving the SAT and Chris Devine a more seasoned trio, all they can hold, and a nice gory special, I'm sorry, a Guerrero special stretch right there by one of the members of the SAT, I believe it's Joel, and Jose into the ring to counter Brian XL. What is that, Steve Corino? I've never seen that before in my life.
I've never seen this before in my life, but look at the strength of Joel Maximo. He's holding up 2 men right now. 2 men around 170 pounds each. That's 340 pounds for Joel Maximo.
The best way I can describe that is the human taffy machine. That's what I'm going to call it, Steve Corino. And if the internet marks out there don't like it, screw them. If you have a name for that, email it to me, because I have no idea what that was called.
The human taffy machine sounds good to me. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to put it in my book. Donnie B says, human taffy machine.
A nice knife edge by Jose Maximo takes down Dixie in the middle of the ring. Brian XL getting another mud hole stomped in him by Jose. Dixie whips Joel off into the ropes. Joel up and over. Dixie slides through the legs. Oh, the best way to describe that is a kick to the balls by Dixie, who hits him with a roaring tornado DDT, and Joel is down.
You know, a good kick to the clown will keep you down for a long time. As you see, Joel Maximo is in big problem. But Chris Devine with a tiger suplex right there. Luckily for Dixie, he rolled through, and he's now near the ropes. You can't pin the man when he's on the ropes, but oh my goodness.
Izzy with an absolute devastating kick to the face. I haven't seen that since the old Street Fighter video game, Steve. I didn't even think it was possible. Double underhook, pinwheel, powerbomb, face slam, thingamajiggy number 2 by Jose. Oh my God, Steve, that was devastating.
What's devastating is that you are the man tonight. I am just so impressed with your calling of the matches. Jose Maximo in the corner, Brian XL follows through.
Brian XL up and over, catches the feet around the head. Jose down to the middle of the ring. Only a 2 count, Ref Hansen, but that was a close one, Steve. That was the closest we've had thus far. And a nice thrust kick right there to the face of Jose. Jose down once again. Joel taking Brian XL up, over. Oh, crunches him straight down. That'll straighten out the vertebrae.
And this pure chaos that's going on in the ring right now, Donnie B, I'm having a hard time following who's legal. Well, anybody's legal because it's scramble rules.
Scramble rules are in effect. And Dixie right now whips Jose across the middle of the ring. Jose up on the top rope. This team of Special K has been very impressive so far, Steve. I can tell you, oh, nice front thrust kick, bottom style, right there to the throat of Dixie. He might have trouble breathing after that. And Izzy getting loaded by Joel Maximo up to the top rope as well.
Look, you got two guys loaded up. What do we have here? You got to be impressed with the strength of Joel Maximo in this match.
Joel showing a good display of strength in this match, but as equally impressive is the teamwork distributed by Special K.
No.
Setting up. Oh! I guess a double power bomb there by Joel Maximo, dumping both members of Special K in the middle of the ring. This match has been very impressive thus far as the SAT goes, but I've been equally impressed by Special K. And there's that little goofball Elax in the middle of the ring. And what's that kid's story?
With an IQ of 45, I'd say the kid is pretty damn near retarded.
A very clever scientific assumption by the man to my left, Steve Carino, but what is also an assumption is that Chris Devine is about to inflict pain onto Elax. Elax on the top rope, double underhook, face slam, full Nelson drop right there in the middle of the ring.
That's gotta be it. You gotta pin the man. Get up and pin the man, Chris Devine.
Chris Devine, a house of fire, also known for a lot of high-impact suplexes. Right there, Elax felt the brunt of that one. Steve Carino, Brian XL, who's been crotched on the top rope, and we know what that could be a setup for.
That's right. The Spanish Fly, they're setting up the SAT, the innovators of tag team wrestling for the millennium. And here it is, the Spanish Fly. That could be all.
Spanish Fly and a member of the Special K, Steve Carino. We have a 1, a 2, and a 3 count.
And that's it.
He is victorious.
The team of SAT and Chris Devine are winners here in Boston.
Steve Carino, that could very well be the end of Brian XL's career here in the Ring of Honor.
You know what? I hope it is. Get the kid out of here and back on the streets.
That's right. And that belt looks great over your shoulder and in the control of the prophecy. So when we come back to Murphy Rec, Jay Briscoe will have another loss put on his record. Doug Williams and Dick Togo will be disgraced, and Low Key will be taken out. The biggest show in the history of Ring of Honor. None of the belts will be defended. And one more thing. You like to pick at us with loopholes, Ring of Honor? You like to attack the prophecy with loopholes? Well, I found a loophole of my own. Next week on High Impact TV, I will tell you the prophecy's plan for the tag team titles.
Never seen it before. And you may never see it again. Now you can see all your favorite stars together, uncovered and uncensored, in Hollywood's hottest body shots. A never-before-seen video review of the hottest and most controversial nude scenes in the history of cinema, featuring Hollywood's sexiest superstars, including Halle Berry, Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, plus dozens of other famous hotties, old and new. Plus, learn the real insider dish on the sexiest, most eye-popping films ever created. Nowhere else can you catch all your favorite stars. Up close, very personal, and all together in one place at one time. You've never seen this much celebrity exposure on one video. But now, through this exclusive TV offer, you can own body shots featuring the 30 all-time sexiest nude scenes for only $19.99 on your choice of VHS or DVD.
Stop hyperventilating.
Plus, if you call now, we'll also send you the 30 all-time hottest love scenes absolutely free, with your favorite superstars doing the nasty in ways you've only dreamed of. We're talking Tara Reid and Kim Basinger on top, Angelina Jolie and Meg Ryan on the bottom, plus other major babes on the grass, underwater, and oh, so much more. This once-in-a-lifetime collection is not available in any store. So if you're over 18,
call 1-800-508-0272 now. And enjoy both Body Shots and Hottest Love Scenes, jam-packed with more than 60 of Hollywood's sexiest stars naked and doing it for only $19.99. Plus, you'll also be the first to preview the newest Hollywood's hottest videos. Satisfaction guaranteed. Cancel anytime. This amazing offer won't last long. So pick up the phone and call 1-800-508-0272 now. And check out the action at hollywoodshottest.net.
This is Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor. You like to try and control the prophecy, don't you? You set up three-way dances that are really handicap matches against me. You set up round-robin challenges. You set up 60-minute Ironman matches with some goofy scoring system that makes it impossible to win. You set up impromptu matches. You like to throw loopholes at us, don't you? Well, guess what, Ring of Honor? I just found a loophole, and the prophecy is going to take control now. You see, you try and be fancy. You try and pretend like you're Japanese style, and you give us a trophy that signifies that Donovan Morgan and Christopher Daniels are the tag team champions. Well, guess what? That trophy says that the prophecy is the tag team champions. That means any member of the prophecy can defend that title at any given moment. And we don't have to say which members of the prophecy are defending that title. Hell, we might even do it in a six-man with you, Xavier. See, Ring of Honor, the beginning of the end of you is now. Because we hold the titles. We are in control. We make the rules. Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
It's back. Live boxing returns to the First Union Spectrum this Friday. Don't miss Philadelphia's Ivan Mighty Robinson taking on Kensington's Chuck T, Brendan Sheffield and Brian the Hurricane Arrow. The Northeast, Vince Callion. A female heavyweight bout, an exclusive grappling submission match and more. Philadelphia Championship Boxing, presented by Springfield Automotive Group. Tickets are available now at the First Union box office and all Ticketmaster locations. Call 215-336-2000.
News Radio on management.
Well, the only error I see is that you're letting your people push you around and make you second-guess your decisions.
Of course, you're right.
And now you're letting me do it. You want my advice?
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to give it to you.
News Radio, 50,000 watts of pure comedy 5 times a week.
Hey, Gage, you read this morning's paper?
Does it look like I've had the chance? Your Irish stew boiled over, remember?
Well, that's not all that's been cooking.
Wouldn't you know it, he did it again. Who did what?
Mr. Wonderful.
Tom Wheeler, the world's greatest paramedic from Station 110.
Paramedic rescues child.
You know, that's the third time this month that Wheeler's made the paper.
A child stuck in a tree.
That's great human interest.
Yeah.
The question is, how come you guys never get written up?
Do you know what we were doing the same time he was making that big spectacular rescue?
That's not the point, Gage, my boy. It's what you weren't doing.
You know